Hi everyone, here I'm live in the ultra-Orthodox city of Elad here in Israel at the moment. Just in my in-laws house. We've got a Hanukkah gathering tonight. I hope the connection's not going to go. Going to continue the series of the daily Daf Yomi and show you around a little bit of some of the scenes here of this ultra-Orthodox city over here. I'll start talking within regards a bit about the city first. It's an ultra-Orthodox city where nearly everyone is Haredi. There's about 20% is also national religious. The majority of the people in this city over here, which I am, is actually Sephardi and Yemenites, which is it's quite a large city. So it's got this one of the main cities in Israel where the people will be from North African or Spanish backgrounds, from about 55-60%. But very nice city, nice trees, nice greenery, quite near Tel Aviv and Petach Tikvan. Let me start over some of the words within regards to Daf Yomi. We are on page 40, that is page Mem of Masechet Bava Kamma. So friends, what we're talking about, we're talking all about animals that can damage other animals, or damage human beings, or damage properties. They can do a lot of severe nezek. So friends, in today's daf, we're learning about a stadium ox, a stadium animals. We know from Parshat Mishpatim that there's a law that if an animal kills another human being, that animal has got to be put to death. That is what we've learned in other segments inside other areas, and we learned that in the Torah, in the Parshat Mishpatim. So friends, in today's daf, we're going to learn about a case scenario. What if this animal, this ox, happens to be a stadium ox over here, one that's trained in the stadiums and everything else? We know that in the Roman time here at people used to, let's say, abuse animals and make sure that they become aggressive for entertainment reasons or for fighting. Obviously, halachically, these things are not going to be permissible. What if you've got a stadium ox that gores another person and kills it? So it's seemingly like, from the what is learned inside today's page and what's derived from the Mishnah in Lamatet, is that a stadium ox, one that's been trained to do it, they're kind of on us. They've got this sort of, let's just say, status upon themselves where they are not going to be, it's beyond their control to do this because they've been trained to do something like this. So they won't be obligated over here. So that's what, according to this reason. Now, what's interesting also is, what if, we know that it's not just a question within regards to or do we put the animal to death or not. Then another question could be posed is, can you bring it as a korban, this animal? Because we know that an animal that has died already, for one reason or another, we know that animals can be brought as korbanot, as sacrifices. And it's huge nafkamina here, because this animal has killed another person. It might not be even be put to death. Can we still bring it as a korban over here, this specific animal? This animal with this status, can we bring it as a korban, as a sacrifice? There's a machloket between Rav and Shmuel over here. So what's Rav going to say? Seemingly Rav is going to hold, look, it wasn't that animal's fault particularly, it was beyond his control. So yes, you can bring it as a korban. However, Shmuel is going to argue on this, and Shmuel's going to say no, seemingly, because it's actually a perpetuated, it's done the crime over here. How can you bring it as a korban? How can you do this specific thing? So very, very interesting. And yeah, now I'm just about to go to Mincha. We're coming in at the moment to the fourth day of Hanukkah. At the moment, fourth day of Hanukkah, so you daven Mincha and then Arvit, daven Arvit, pray Arvit Tefillah beforehand, and then light the Nerot over here. I'll take you to the synagogue we daven in just for a minute. Over here, this is the streets. That's a main center of the city of Elad over here. There's another one up the road also, and there's a big synagogue where it belongs partly to the chief rabbi of the city, Rav Malka. I got on Rav Malka over here. You can see a manof, a crane right behind me. They're doing some building work over here. Every 4 amot, every 4 steps we walk here is a mitzvah, so there's nothing like it, friends. Over here, kindergartens right behind. You can see some streets. This is quite near Tel Aviv. I think there's been some sirens here over the last few weeks, so it's a very religious city. Right behind me is going to be the synagogue, so I'm going to try and take us all inside there, very much so, and you guys will get to see some scenes over here. I have spent a lot of time in the city, especially when my wife gave birth to all the kids, and a lot of parks around here. And so I know this city extremely well. I've been here probably more than 100 times, especially when my first son and second daughter was born. We were here for about a month each time. So in a way, it's like a second home. So It's always good to come here. Very religious. Not many English people here. Not many English speakers. So within regards to that, I'm a bit alone in, but very, very friendly people. Yeah, you can see I love the palm trees over here. It's full of greenery here. There's gardens and a lot of heritage. This is where I'm just walking into the synagogue of where my father-in-law is actually the Shamash Gabayov. And yeah, this is it. It's called Lekach Tov over here. Over here. Just going to give you all an entrance and then get ready to daven mincha over here. So it's over here at the moment. So as you can